right, you guys. Good morning and welcome to our meeting this morning. Yes, we are starting off 1 minute late, but that is okay. Um, this morning we have a lot we need to talk about, a lot of updates, a lot of bus changes. We've been getting calls all week. I'm very sorry for what's happening with our transit system right now. We are trying to fix everything, and when we get into the process of fixing everything, then we will have another update meeting. Okay. So where we're going to start today is with our transit app because that is where all problems are happening. First, we're going to talk about everything because our transit app has changed a lot. We have a lot of new features and all of that type of stuff. So I am here to show you all of the new features we have. And we also have an event that's coming up. It is coming from the east from our Instagram page. It is the Downtown McKinley Food Market event that will be held on November 21st. And I'm pretty sure that's next Saturday. Let me check the calendar. I'm pretty sure that is next Saturday, the 21st. Yes, no, that is a Friday. That event will be held on Friday. So, if you want to get food and groceries, it is an event that will be helping. This event will be starting from the 21st, and the event will be held every Friday at different locations from all 203 of our stations. So if you want to get food for your household, we will have an event every Friday. So there will be an event next Friday on the 28th, and that's going to be held at the Abbey North George Washington University station. And the events will be going to different stations, but sometimes they will be going most likely back to the same stations that most likely they will be going back to the same different type of stations. Okay, this morning I want to break down to the topic of what's the real changes in our transit system. Most likely with our transit app, there is a lot of changes with our transit app, and there's also a lot of problems with the app as well. Um, to be honest, there's a lot. There's a lot that is going on with our transit app right about now. If you really want me to be honest, there's a lot that you wouldn't expect um for something to happen, with the transit app, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So really, let's go. Really, there's a lot of things that we don't contain with the transit app, which we've just added. We recently just added the silver and gold lines to the transit app, and we've also added other things within the transit app. So first is the stations. This is the station site. When you open up the transit app, it shows you how many stations we have, how many bus connections, how many parking, and what our service coverage is like. We have 203 stations, 136 bus connections. We also have 143 parking facilities, and we have our service coverage is 98%. And it's been that since we have started using the transit app. This is the East Baton Rouge Transportation System Authority, as they use East Baton Rouge Transit Transportation System Authority, and that's really not what it is, but that's what they gave it. But we will change it in the future. So, first we start off with our stations. We have South Station, as we all know. That is the first station of the Red Line, and it is the Eastern Terminal. We have North Oak Center, which is the North and Southern Terminal for the Green and Yellow lines. We have Braintree, which is the Eastern Terminal of the Blue Line. We have Eastdale North Convention Street, which is the western terminal of the Silver Line. And then we have West Central, which is the western terminal of the Orange Line. Then we have Glenwood Park, which is the northern terminal of the Gold Line. Then North Oak Center, no, North Center, 34th Street, East Central, Buster Avenue, Central, Downtown Crossing, Addison Road, Madison Road, North Station, City Center, Downtown Central, Moon Avenue, East Park, Boston Norfolk University, Central East Avenue, West Park, New York Avenue, Park Avenue, Louisville, Forest Center, Tyson Boulevard, Ford Plaza, North Louisville, Middle Park, Henderson, Oakland Center, Downtown Crossing, South Spring, Forest Hill, Georgia Madison University, Middle North College, East Town, Oak Park, Knoxville Center, Central Parkway, Highland West, East Mid, West Central, South Central, South Park, Highland South, East Station, North McKinley, King Plaza Kingdom, North Queen, Downtown Oak Center, Downtown City Center, Downtown McKinley, Heyman East, Highway 47, North Kingdom, Hayward, Southwest University, Riverfront, and then there's Paddington Square, Highway 48, Southwest King Plaza, Shade City South, Mid Plaza, King Central, Paddington City, North Street, Central Highway, Baton Rouge, East College, Oak Center, Queen Central, Banker Street, South Falls Avenue, West Oakland, South Center, Silverdale, East Baton Rouge, Lewis Street, East Street, North Falls Avenue, Kingston Avenue, 55th Street, South College, Parkway Center, Highway 52, Heyman South, West Park, North College, 15th Street, Pittsburgh South Center, 53rd Street, Reston East Town Center, West Street, 18th Street, Pentagon City, Highway 54, North College, Eastern Central, North Avenue, Abbey North, George Washington University, Raymond Park, 45th Street, 24th Street, Pittsburgh, Shady Grove, Central South Park Medical Center, South Avenue, West City, London Gateway, James Center, 28th Street Station, Ferguson East, Titan Center, Diamond Park, East Bay Station, Larissa, Mary Avenue, Walston, Ashmont, Moorville Center Southwest, East Baton Rouge International Airport, Lake Black Station, Boston Middle University College, Brookstone Square, Northeastern Tennessee Avenue, Caden Amanda Middle University, Ferguson West, Lorton Gateway, Central Anna Middle University, Allendale, Mississippi University, Forest Hills, Joslyn, Waterfront, Mississippi Center, Capitol Heights, Academy Middle University, Linville, Memorial Middle University, Ferguson South, Middle City Park, Agorio Middle University, Arlington West, Heyman West, Southwood Avenue, Congress Heights, North Mississippi, Friendship Heights, Academy Middle University, Georgetown, Macland University, Morgan East Boulevard, East Mississippi, River Center, Minnesota, Anaconda Middle University, Queensboro Square, West College, Congress Park, Morgan Heights, Springfield Congress Center, Anaconda Middle University, Lakeville Anna Middle University, Louisville Hill, Columbia Heights, West Center Central, Chesterfield Avenue, Downtown Springfield, Wallerton, Eastern Valley, Downtown Springfield, Mississippi Gateway, Morgan Middle University Center, West Springs, South Hudson Hill, Mills Avenue, Georgetown Plaza, Jordan Square, Jacksonville Road, Highway 60, Interstate 101, Earlington West, Forgotten Boulevard, Millerville Road, Connor Avenue, Earlington East, Pineview Beach, Brownsfield, Southwest Center, Roxley Crossing, Maysville West, Lawrence East, Southwest Ballpark, Union Road Courthouse, Madison Park, Southwest Avenue, Mayorville West, and here are your terminal. Western, Western Town Center, Southern Avenue, Greensboro, Eastern Road, Hurlington, Missouri Parkway, Sullivan Square. And here are your terminals. The Western Terminal for the Blue Line, Wooddale Hills. The Eastern Terminal for the Orange Line, Valhalla Street Center. The Eastern Terminal for the Silver Line, Broadwood Park. The Northern Terminal for the Yellow Line, Jupiter Avenue. The Southern Terminal for the Green Line, Westwood Park. The Western Terminal for the Red Line, Forest Grove. And the Western Terminal for the Gold Line, Western Town Center Virtual Tech. So those are all of our. Hold on 1 second. Doing this meeting, even though I'm very sick at the moment still. That's why I haven't been attending meetings. I had to attend this one today. So those are all of our 203 stations, and they are terminal by terminal. Now, if you are wondering, when you type in a station, there are 4 transfer stations within our transit system and our transit app. So let's do this. We will type in the North Oak Center station. We type in North Oak Center, and this is what it pulls up. So our transfer stations are North Oak Center, North College, Downtown Springfield, and West Park. So when you search those stations up on the transit app, they will most likely come up as 2 stations matching North Oak Center. You have a green line North Oak Center and you have a yellow line North Oak Center. But be mindful that it's the same station because they both start at the same destination. Now let's continue with the other stations. Be mindful, whatever line you're on, no matter what the transfer of the station is, be mindful. A lot of these transfer stations are not in the same number category. And that goes for this station right here that we're about to type up, which is another transfer station. And as you can see, we search up North College. Here are 3 stations that are around the North College area. See, this Silver Line station does not matter, but these 2 stations are what matter. As you can see, if you're on a Green Line train that's going southbound to Westwood Park, it would most likely be Station 13. If you're on a Red Line train going westbound to Forest Grove, it will most likely be Station 14. Therefore, these 2 stations are 2 different numbers, but it's still a transfer station because they connect at the same station. Now, the Silver Line, which is Middle North College East Town, is right close to the North College station, which serves the green and red lines, or as you per will call it, the red and green lines. Really, it's the right answer and the right way for you to say it is the red and green lines because the red line was the first line to serve North College before the green line did. So it would really make sense if you prefer North College as the red and green lines and not the green and red line. But Middle North College East Town is nothing but 7 streets over from the North College station. Therefore, they're right there in that area. So the Silver Line and the red and green line, or as you can say, the green and red line, are right next to each other. Now, here's another station that I prefer that you do the same with. And this is one of my favorite stations because when I always do full rides, I always make sure that I always get a good glimpse of the station. Here is one of my favorite stations that I like to call the ghetto station because there's always been a lot of events happening and bad things happening at this station. Now, here's the station that I call my favorite, and I call it the ghetto station. Here is West Park Station, which serves the orange and blue lines. Now, I prefer people to say it as orange and blue line because the orange line was the first line to serve Westwood Park and West Park Station, excuse me. We cannot take that away from the orange line. A lot of people get it confused when they call our workers and say, "Hi, I'm at the blue and orange line station, West Park." That gets a lot of our workers confused. If you're going to call our control system or contact us, you have to tell us the station that where you are, and you have to tell us by the line that served that station first. If you say blue and orange, they're not going to know what station you're talking about. You have to say orange and blue because when the orange line first opened, that was the fourth station. The blue line just served that station now because it's a transfer station. Now, here is another transfer station that I do not expect for anybody to get wrong because they both have the same station number. This one, wait, there's Northrop Center, there's Downtown Crossing, West Park, and Downtown Springfield. Now, here is another one that I do not expect for anybody to get wrong. And this is also another one of my favorite stations. Here is Downtown Springfield. Now, nobody can ever, and I mean nobody can ever get this station wrong because they share the same number in distance of their line. Even though these are two separate lines, they still share the same difference. And they also share the same number at the same time. Therefore, downtown Springfield is always a busy station because it shares the same thing as, right, there we go. It shares the same thing as the blue line. Now, last week we had a little incident where a lady said she was at Silver Line downtown Springfield and she only mentioned the Silver Line. And one of the workers was like, ma'am, it's blue and silver, or you can say silver or blue. And she was confused. So we sent her to direct control at the station and they told her what it was. She wasn't confused anymore. We prefer people to say downtown Springfield as blue, silver, silver, blue. And I know it's very confusing, but that's the way we prefer people to say it because these stations, when downtown Springfield opened, the silver line was extended from West Central to downtown Springfield. So the blue and silver lines can connect to downtown Springfield at the same time. Now, what we are planning to do is to have the silver and blue lines go on each other's line. Therefore, it would be blue line via the silver line and silver line via the blue line. That will start in December. That event will start from December 1st until December 31st. Blue line trains will be traveling on the silver line, and silver line trains will be traveling with the blue line. So we will see how that goes. And if it goes well, then therefore the silver and blue lines will be the only two lines that will be able to be a via line and they will be able to end at different destinations. So we will have to see how that goes. Okay, now here is another transfer station, and this is the last transfer station, and a lot of people gets confused with this transfer station. And this one is my least favorite. I'm sorry to say that, guys, but Downtown Crossing is one of my least favorite stations because I always get confused in that station. Like when I did a video years ago of secrets about downtown crossing, I was very confused. It's like I went to the Orange Line platform twice. After I had already left from that platform, I went there twice. Here is Downtown Crossing. This is one of our other. This is the fourth transfer station that is on our transit system. Now, we prefer people to say it as red and orange because when the red line opened, it took Palm to Downtown Crossing. The orange line did not connect with Downtown Crossing until June of 2023. So, therefore, Downtown Crossing is now, and it has been a part of the red line since 2023 for about a year now, almost about to be two. So, therefore, we a lot of people prefer Downtown Crossing to be reminded as the red and orange line, not as orange and red. Now, with that being said, Downtown Crossing in particular is one of our most busiest stations. And I gotta say, it is in competition. Um it is in competition with the Silver Line. It is in competition with Downtown Springfield, but I wouldn't know how. So yeah, those are all of the transfer stations. All of the transfer stations. So therefore, when you go to North Oak Center, prefer to say green yellow. Don't say yellow green. If you ever go to downtown Springfield, say blue silver, silver blue. If you go to Westwood Park, you would say orange blue. If you go to downtown Crossing, it will most likely be red orange. Now, the other thing that we need to get through with this here is bus service. Bus service has 100 bus connections. As you can see, all of these stations have bus connections. It's so forth of all the stations you see with bus connections. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay. Now, anyways, it's a lot of stations on here that you see with bus connections. A lot of our stations do have bus connections, but they are backed up bus connections. Just in case if something goes transit system and bus routes can't make it. A lot of times these buses are not always able to make it to their end destination. Then therefore shuttle buses. Now, it is 136 stations that have bus connection. As we all know, South Station is one of them. Then there's North Oak Center and Browntree and so forth. Now, parking, we already know 143, so we don't really have to look at that. Our stadiums. We have 13 stations with stadiums. There are Louisville, Middle Park, Oakland Center, South Springs, Forest Hill, Georgia Madison University, South Park, Riverfront, Shade City, South Mid Plaza, North Falls Avenue, Raymond Park, Earlington East, Southwest Ballpark, and Greensboro. Now, the thing is, the reason why Greensboro is not a bus connection station is because the stadium is right over the station. There's a overwalk that takes you to the Greensboro Stadium. So therefore, bus connection is not needed. So that's one of the reasons why Greensboro is one of our stations that really don't have bus connection, and the stadium is just right there. Um, so we have 13 stadiums. Now, universities, on the other hand, we have at least 22 university stations. And those university stations are Boston Norfolk University, Forest Hill Georgia Mason University, Hayward Southwest University, East College, South College, North College, Abbey North Georgetown University, Boston Middle University College, Caden Amanda Middle University, Central Anna Middle University, Allendale Mississippi University, Capitol Heights Academy Middle University, Linville Memorial Middle University, Middle City Park Agorio Middle University, Friendship Heights Academy Middle University, Georgetown Maclan University, Minnesota Anaconda Middle University, West College Anaconda Middle University, Lakeville Anna Middle University, and Morgan Middle University Center. Those are our 22 university stations, which that is a lot of universities for a transit system. But I gotta say, most of these universities are coming from the Green Line. The Green Line has one, two, three, four, five universities on one line. The Orange Line has one, two, three, four, five. They are like they tied with the Green Line. So with five university stations on one whole line. The Silver Line I know of only has two, only has three, which is Hayward Southwest University, Abbey North George Washington University, and the Allendale Mississippi University. The Blue Line also has three, which is East College.
I don't mean to interrupt you. You go get a roll. Then you go get some tissue.
Sure.
Thank you so much, honey.
You're welcome.
6 points. How? I just had three. How the fuck I get 6 points? Here you go. Thanks, baby. Alex, I got 6 points.
You got 6? Oh God.
I just had three. So I'm not understanding.
So yeah. That but that is all of our universities. Um, let me see.
Okay, well, I'll go all white enough. And I come back to the room. Oh well.
Now, business districts. We have 20 stations that have business districts. There's the City Center Business District, the King Plaza Kingdom Business District, the Downtown Oak Business District, the Downtown City Center Business District, the Paddington Business District, the City District, the Lake Black Business District, the Mississippi Business District, the Congress Heights, Congress Park, and the Congress Center Business District. All of those are together. The Anaconda Middle University Business District, the Queensboro Business District, the Springfield Business District, the Eastern Valley Business, the Jordan Square Business District, the Madison Park Business District, and the Sullivan Square Business District, and the Broadwood Memorial Park Business District. So there are 20 business districts in our transit system. Beach access for fun and summer days. There's only one beach access station, and that is Pineview Beach on the Orange Line, which is bus connection, parking, and to have fun. Now, playground stations. There's 10 park stations. There is Glenwood Park, Oak Park, Raymond Park, Central South Park, Brookstone Square, Congress Park, Southwest Ballpark, Madison Park, Broadwood Park, and Westwood Park. Now, I am going to discuss what all these parks is. First, Glenwood Park, which is the northern terminal of the Gold Line. Here at Glenwood Park is the Glenwood National Park. That park was the first park to open on the Gold Line before the Raymond National Park at Raymond Park Station. The Oak Park has always been there since the Oak Park Station opened. The Central South Park is the Central South Park Theater and with the playground as well. Brookstone Square is the Brookstone Memorial Park. Congress is the Congress Sank Division Park. And then the Southwest Ballpark is the Southwest Ballpark Stadium and the West Museum Ballpark, which you can play baseball there, football, soccer, and any other sport you want. The Madison Park Southwest Avenue Station is the Madison Park Playground and the Southwest Inside Door Basketball Court Convention Center. And then the Broadwood Park is the Broadwood Park Playground. And then the Westwood Park is the Westwood St. A Division Playground, which is by the Westwood Park Station. So that is what all these playground stations are meant for. Now, the next thing we look into is stations that have place of worship. We have five stations which condones place of worship. That is Pentagon City, Raymond Park, Central South Park, South Avenue, and Walston. All five of those stations are are condoning areas of place of worship. Next, we bring up government. There's four stations dealing with government. That is Silverdale, Boston Middle University College, Morgan East Boulevard, and Union Road Courthouse on the Silver Line. So it's two Silver Line stations and two Gold Line stations that are dealing with government. Silverdale is the 11th station on the Silver Line, and Union Road Courthouse is station 27 on the Silver Line. Boston Middle University College is the 18th stop on the Gold Line, and Morgan East Boulevard is the 22nd station on the Gold Line. So that is stations dealing with the government. Now let's talk about rail connection. This rail connection basically means stations that are dealing with Amtrak, with stations that are dealing with Amtrak that are taking you out of the country and into new places. There are 8 stations, and all of these stations are dealing with the Gold Line that only allows Amtrak, and that is Glenwood Park, Medical Center, Walston, Boston Middle University College, Morgan East Boulevard, Louisville Hill, West Springs, and Western Town Center Virtual Tech. All 8 of those stations are Amtrak connection. And last but not least, before we get off the station page, here we bring up our bridges. There's only 2 bridges in this system, that is London Gateway and Lorton Gateway, which is London Gateway is station 16 on the Silver Line. Lorton Gateway was a filled in station on the Gold Line, which is station 19. So you have the London Gateway Bridge and you have the Lorton Gateway Bridge. So that is all you need to know about the stations. Now let's transfer over to bus routes. Now, yes, there are changes with the bus routes, and there have been several changes this week, especially with the bus routes. I'm not sure why it was that many. That's how many it was. All right. So here's all the bus routes we got. Route 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 14, 17, 18, 21, 21A, 22, 23, 26, 28, 31, 33, 38, 41, 47, 50, 55, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 77, 78, 79, 81, 84, 92, 94, 101, 112, 114, 117, 118, 121, 126, 139, 194, 203, 206, 208, 210, 212, 214, 215, 217, 218, 221, 226, 231, 236, 236A, 241, 250, 405, 412, 510, 512, 520, 525, 531, 533, 531, 541, 543, 40, 546, 549, 550, and 551. Yes, so those are all of our bus routes. Now, here are our quick links, stations, bus routes, live tracking, trip planner, and fares. This is our contact number 225-555-0100. Email has not been fitted yet, but our location will be on 123 Transit Way when our transit um, building is made. And these are all of our bus routes. Really, my favorite bus route is Route 55 between Hurlington Station, which is on the Silver Line, and all the way to Jupiter Avenue, uh, which is the yeah, which goes to the Yellow Line. And Route 33 is another one that just became another one of my favorites, which is from downtown McKinley Station via downtown City Center Station to Capitol Road and 59th Street. So, yeah. And when you are looking for a bus route, you can either type in the destination or you can type in the route number. Let's see, we can type in one destination, and I'm thinking of downtown Springfield. I don't know, guys, but that is what I always think of. So when I searched up downtown Springfield, it shows that there are two bus routes that goes to downtown Springfield. One of them is Route 38 from River Center Station to downtown Springfield. River Center Station is on the Silver Line. Downtown Springfield serves both blue and silver lines. Then there's Route 218 from downtown Springfield Station to Springfield Mall. Now, let's see here. Let's search up this bus route, and it's very familiar with to me. Route 231 from Springfield High School to Congress Heights Station. That route is most definitely familiar to me. That was the first route I came up with when I was thinking of some bus routes. Let's see. Let's find a route that goes anywhere. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of forest routes. There's only two buses that go to Forest Hills, and there's one that goes to Forest Center Station on the Silver Line, and then one to Forest Avenue.
I should have only 4 points. There's no way in where I should have, because I only missed 4 days since I've been working there.
And then we have 212 from Don Road to Forest Center Station, which is on the Sierra line. And then we have 241 from Hammond Road to Forest Hill Station, which is most likely on the red line. And then 405 from Wooddale Hill Station, which is coming from the blue line to come all the way to the red line at Forest Hill Station. And then 512 from the yellow line at King Central Station to Forest Avenue. So there is no bus that goes to Forest Hill, Georgia Madison University, but the station is still a bus connection station because there is one route in particular that goes there. And I'm about to show you. It is a brand new route that we just got. And it goes by a route of Route 8. Here it is right here. It is the Capitol Heights Academy Middle University to Friendship Heights Academy Middle University bus. Route 8 goes in between universities, which is from the two red line stations. Yes, that is where that bus goes. But I will also show you another one that can also take you there faster. It is this one, Route
I walk all the
90.
way up here, and they tell me I don't work there no more. Then have to turn around and come back. But they still have a schedule for me.
Hey, so I mean you're not fired. Let's see. Let's see what bus route that is. I'm pretty sure it's the yes, that's the route I'm looking for. 92.
But there's no way I'm supposed to have
The all universities and college bus.
6 fucking points. It ain't even been 2 months that I've been working there. And I've only missed 4 days. So it should only be 4 points. For yesterday should have made the 4th point, not no motherfucking 6 points. And I am going to argue that. I just came back. There's no way I should have no. Y'all just trying to give me points just to fucking get rid of me?
Yeah, I think you should talk to the person about it. Yes, this is the bus that goes.
Because I know she there.
That goes
So
to
that's
all
3.
universities and colleges. Route 92 will take you to all universities and colleges. It goes to everyone, every university station and every college station you name of on our transit system.
You just giving me points just to get rid of me?
So let's go to another thing here that we now use. It is a thing that we use, which is our live tracking device, where we can track all buses and all trains at the same time. There are currently all 77 buses are active right now, as I know of.
Alex, calm that noise down a little bit. Your sister's still asleep.
Yes, ma'am. I'm almost finished with this, anyways, because my throat's starting kind of hurt. So, a lot of our bus routes, we can currently track all of them. Really, a lot of them are on time. Some of them are delayed. Some of them are delayed, and they do have passengers on them. Let me see. I think I just seen one that's delayed. Yep, Route 8, the Red Line University bus is delayed. I'm pretty sure that was delayed this morning. I don't know why, but it was. And yeah, so we can clearly see the 22 delayed. The 23 is on time. I'm pretty sure the 22 is still. It said it's on its way to Lynn Avenue.
They're gonna take them 2 points off of me. I'm only supposed to have 4. I've only missed 4 days since I've been back.
So it's 68 buses that's on time and 12 of them are delayed.
There ain't no way I'm about to lose my job, and I just started working there.
Yeah. So it's, let's see, the 22.
That's not about to happen.
Where is it? 22. Yeah, it's delayed. So the 22 is delayed right now, and it has 47 passengers on there. Uh, it's probably at Lynn Avenue. It's just delayed because it wasn't on time. But that's cool. That's fine. But yeah, it was really it's probably there, but it's not, at the same time it's not. It's just probably delayed because you know. And then we have.
Is it cold outside?
It's hot. And we have schedules and alerts and all that. Yeah, because it's gonna be cold tonight.
No, it's cold in that store. Still need to have my jacket on.
And then we have there's a few more things. We have the trip planner.
Alex, will you walk with me while your sister sleep, please?
And we have fares.
Just in case I have to come back to the room.
Okay. Well, that is all for this. And
I hope I'm not fired because I like working there. But I'm not gonna beg the